Hi everybody, this is Mrs. Prosser. I'm going to go over a couple quick editing tips for you to get started with your editing. So you should have media over here, and I'm in my Prosser Travel Ad Media project here. So I have my videos, and here this little blue kind of weird icon, that is my sequence. I'm in my sequence over here. That sequence allows me to basically edit files together. So to do that, all I have to do is drag these in. If it wants me to do that, I can drag files in like this, or the other thing I can do, I'm going to delete these. To click on and delete things, you just click and then press delete. If you want, you can actually edit these ahead of actually, oh man, that's never good. Okay, so one thing you can do, no, go away. One thing you can do is if you click on one of these, actually I think you might need to double click, you should see it pop up in the source monitor. Oh man, my computer is struggling. All right, so what you can do is you can actually play up here the video, and what I can do is I can set an in and out point. So basically I can edit it here in the source panel before I drag it in. So let's say I'm like, all right, I want to start it here. I'm going to have this like in point, and then I'm going to have, actually no, is this my, oh here, sorry. So let's say I want this to be my in point. I can either click here or press I for in. And then over here, let's say I'm like, all right, I want this to be my out point. So I'm going to click O or type O or click here for out. This will allow it to basically just like when I click and drag this in, it will just add that section in rather than the whole clip. So this is really handy to like edit up here and then put it in your sequence down here. But basically it's just a matter of dragging your sequences or your clips around. These V tracks are your video tracks, and then the A tracks are your audio tracks. You're probably for this project just going to have one audio track. It's going to be your music, and then you're going to have your different video tracks for your different clips. We'll talk about in a different video text and adding text, but this should help you get started with your editing. Yeah, there's also one more cool tool I'll just end with, the razor here. If you click on this razor tool, you can actually cut a clip in half. So let's say I'm like, all right, I want to trim this little area here. Go back to my arrow, and now I have two separate little clips. I've broken that in halves, basically. All right, anyway, have fun with this, play around with it. The best way to learn this is practice. So practice, 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 try out the tools. There's other tools you can experiment with, but honestly, this is what you should do to get started. Okay, thanks.